Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. Well, it's January 1st and that means that Sensor Tower now has numbers for app performance in December, and it's time to take our monthly Rumble polls. Are we dead yet? We seem to be alive. Alive, but are we kicking? Well, how did Rumble do in December 2023? On iOS, Rumble was downloaded 300,000 times, that's minus 1.7 million compared to its launch month, and it made $4 million in revenue, which is down 5 million. On Android, 900,000 downloads, down 2.1 million from launch month, and 3 million in revenue, down 4 million. So overall, Rumble in December, 1.2 million downloads, 7 million in revenue. Is this good or is this bad? Well, if this was a small indie company, then they would be overjoyed by this. But because this is a Blizzard game, then probably these are not great numbers. Then again, if we compare to titles that have actually died, like think about something like a Clash Quest, for example, from Supercell. In 1.5 years, it made a total of 4 million. Well, Rumble made 7 million last month. So yeah, these are not dying game numbers, but obviously these are not super great numbers either. Especially a couple of especially concerning things. One is that performance on iOS is really falling even more rapidly than Android. There are a lot more Android phones in the world than there are iOS phones, but iOS market is very lucrative. iOS market is typically bigger in dollar revenue than Android market, even though Android has more downloads. That's typically the case. So iOS market is really that market that Blizzard has always been targeting. The classic meme of like, I have all this money, where do I put all this money? And that market, yeah, Blizzard doesn't want to lose that. Another aspect is that at 1.2 million downloads globally in a month, compared to Clash Royale, which is still, I suppose, the closest comparison, Clash Royale was downloaded 3 million times. Yep, 3 million compared to Rumble's 1.2 million. And Rumble is a new game and Clash Royale is a very, very old game at this point. So yeah, Rumble looks okay, but yeah, doesn't look like a big hit. How does it do otherwise compared to the market? Sensor Tower does not publish a direct top list for free accounts, but I mean, I just went through all the top games in the strategy game niche and counted how much money did they earn and then made the list myself. And these are the top grossing strategy games in December 2023. This is Android plus iOS combined. And Warcraft Rumble, I had to make the font a little bit smaller to make Warcraft Rumble still fit in this page, but it does still fit in this page. So last month it was number 9, this month number 21 with that 7 million revenue. And compared to Clash Royale at number 8, making 18 million, Clash Royale made 1 million less in December than in November, but okay, that's fine. Whereas Clash of Clans actually had a great month at 49 million, making 22 million more than it did in November. Otherwise, pretty much the same names as before. I have added a few because I added more items to the list so that I could fit Warcraft Rumble in. I have included comparison to November for all titles that appeared here also on the November list, so that Clash of Clans plus 22 million, Whiteout Survival plus 4 million, Pokemon Go plus 2 million, and Warcraft Rumble sadly leading the way in the negative direction at minus 9 million compared to November. So yeah, that was Warcraft Rumble in December 2023. The number of downloads has fallen, especially on iOS. It's concerning, although it's not on critical level. As an upside, the revenue compared to the number of downloads and the user base Warcraft Rumble has means that Warcraft Rumble has been actually extremely well monetized. Warcraft Rumble's revenue per download actually surpasses many titles that you would think are more aggressively monetized, stuff like Diablo Immortal, for example. An average Rumble player spends more than an average Diablo Immortal player. Just imagine that. So yeah, that's the state of Rumble at the moment, and in 1 month I'm going to take Rumble's pulse again and see if we're going to be dead then. Thank you for watching. Click like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and a special thanks to all of my Patreon supporters, YouTube members and Twitch subscribers who make all of these videos possible.